I'm sure you had to reinvent to playing with machines and get used to that at one point of time. Playing with computers was something that picked up a whole lot of steam in the 1990s. Computers coming along to everyone's houses and playing against artificial intelligence. What do you prefer, playing against beating humans or beating artificial intelligence and algorithms?
Um, Ideally, I would be the only one working with computers, and then I'd find it very easy to play against the other people. In a way, you're forced to play chess in the old way because the competition itself, there is no role for technological intervention. You play the old-fashioned way. So once I'm sitting at the chessboard, there is nothing different from today to 70 years back. But the way we study, of course, has changed beyond all recognition. And it happened slowly. I mean, I literally, when I was 17, I became World Junior Champion. I got my first chess database. And, if you look back on those things, we smiled. I mean, we had 20,000 games and, very old laptops, and they slowly started to get better. Then computers started to play the game as opposed to indexing it. At first, they were laughable, but you still could use them to do some error checking and so on. Then they got better and better and better and better. So that at every stage, it seems that we had to withdraw from something and find a new role for ourselves. To give you an idea, even 20, 25 years back, I would think up a plan, give it to the computer and check it. Then a bit later, I would have to come up with a slightly more sophisticated plan because the obvious ones it itself was coming up. And so in every stage, we are withdrawing a bit and finding new things to do. And I would describe it in the following way, that nowadays, it's not about receiving an answer because technology has advanced so much. You get an answer more or less instantaneously. It is only about thinking very hard what are the right questions to ask. And so if you ask a specific question, you'll get a specific answer. And then interpreting that, you can ask your next specific question. That's where our skill comes nowadays. So we have found entirely new worlds for ourselves.
Absolutely. But you're saying that finally, at the very end, when you're sitting in front of your opponent, technology doesn't come into play and it's just one human mind versus the other. And that's it. And do you like it this way?
Yes, very much. I can't really see that we can play with technology. I mean, if we're allowed to use technology during a game, then there's a very limited scope for us to do anything. This way, it's still nice. You can learn with the most powerful tool, but still, how you apply it, what you retain in your head, what you have grasped completely, that's where the skill comes in. And still, there's a lot of place for mistakes, and that kind of keeps it a sport, keeps it alive as a sport.